find it strange. But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains, the vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold. Will all come to an end. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world while you can. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall come to see the truth and know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
This outcome was unknown to me. I had not thought it possible.
Now that is a surprise.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our guard.
continues.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Off with you! I don't have time.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
What has become of the world? Would that there were someone who could explain this madness.
Come to think of it, did not Sir Rothaeus speak of releasing the world from its bonds in the seafloor shrine?
If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom. If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom. Suppose I'm tired.
Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master. But where would a pawn possibly go, leaving their own master behind?
Perhaps this too is Lord Phaesus' doing. We ought to go and speak with him at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. Perhaps this too is Lord Phaesus' doing. We ought to go and speak with him at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab.
You're the Arisen, aye? And here I had taken you for dead. I am to inform you that Lord Phaesus requests your presence at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. As to whether you heed him, I care not.
I cannot begin to fathom what will become of the world after this.
In truth, I cannot help but fear what lies ahead. Yet I shall defend our master's world all the same.
Sir, how can I...
The same is true of you, is it not? We have faith that you will not abandon us in our hour of need.
Perhaps this theorem will provide some insight.
This experiment bears repeating.
Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. Indeed, then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate. And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that, I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master. How long I've slept? Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead. I admire your dedication, Master. 'Tis no smooth feat to hone one's skills so fine.
We pawns must endeavor not to fall behind.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Nay, some link must persist twixt this mayhem and my research. I shall not concede.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
I dare say I could forget all my...
The month I spent with Lord Phases was a queer experience indeed. I was conscious of nothing. Nothing, that is, save your presence, Master. Full glad I am that we have been reunited.
We shall await you here, Master.
I must earn people's faith.
We are fortunate indeed. This is a rare find.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it.
Ah, that's right. I must fetch those papers. What's going on? Sword to hand. All I need my help.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. Has our ruin been forestalled, or merely postponed? I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
The direct path through the gap in those rocks is somehow obstructed. Many paths are closed to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
I think not. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid?
Principles unproven are as dust on the wind.
Cut one monster down and two more replace it. We ought to ignore the rabble and focus on our true objective.
The tide is turning against us. Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Well done, Master!
This is where my luck runs out.
Couldn't have done better myself.
Seems this is the only way forward. Up we go. Naught.
Cut one monster down and 2 more replace it. We ought to ignore the rabble and focus on our true objective.
Yes, Master.